What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what you need to do before you PvP. I don't know why I said it like that, but you know what? We're going to keep it moving. Now you might have noticed that Netmarble has recently added these little Fight Festival bundles, and if we take a look at what's inside, obviously there's some diamonds here, there's some entry tickets because obviously the more PvP you can do, the higher your PvP rank. Hopefully if you're winning, the higher your rank at the end of the season, the more diamonds you can get, then of course gold. But I don't really want to focus on any of those items here. You buy those if you want to. What I really want to focus on is the fact that Netmarble has included food items in these bundles. This is Netmarble's way of trying to tell you that every single time you PvP, 100% of the time, every single time you PvP, you'll want to have a food buff active. Now I know you might be asking yourself, because you're a brand new player just downloading 7 Deadly Sins this weekend, you're having a good time, you're looking at this and you're like, wait a minute, FJ, are you trying to say that you can pay to win, get some food buffs, and dominate in PvP? Sounds pay to win to me, FG. Not necessarily, because you can actually make all of these food items for the most part in your own kitchen. So let's take a look at some of these apple pies here. So if you take a look at the apple pie, this allows you to start the battle with your ultimate move gauge at 1, which is kind of interesting. What I find the most interesting out of these food items are going to be the and chip items. These and chip items allow you to evade an attack or a debuff skill one time. I find that one the most interesting. Like right now, I'm not really focused on it, but I feel like once I get really high level PvP and I'm trying to keep my streaks alive, this one might be the one to go for. However, unfortunately, you cannot make these and chip items at the moment. You gotta wait for chapter 6. So the only way to get these food items is via this paid pack. So once again, I know you might be asking yourself, FJ, didn't you say it ain't pay to win? Not necessarily, because no one food item is better than the other. Now there's some that are gonna be less effective, but there's no like clear winner of like, this is the one food item that everyone has to use without question. Nothing like that exists in the game, all right? However, if you're a new player, there's one food item that you gotta be using 100% of the time, all right? And the reason why I say that you have to use this item 100% of the time, no matter who you are, if you are a new player and you are beginning to climb the ranks, you have got to be eating some fried chicken, all right? So let me show you how to make fried chicken. So the first thing you need to do, you need to have some high quality chicken, you need to have some milk, and you also need to have some teriyaki sauce. That's not how I make fried chicken. I like to use an air fryer. But here in the world of 7 Deadly Sins, that's how it works. So we're gonna go ahead and cook this dish and I'll show you what it is all about. And this is gonna make a lot more sense here in a second. So here's the fried chicken. We'll go ahead and take a look at it here. And of course, in this game, you can always save little recipes as your favorite. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So fried chicken. Upon winning in PvP, you get 1,000% more coins. All right, so this is the exception to the rule. So literally just 2 seconds ago, FG just said that there's no clear food item that everyone should be using 100% of the time. It just really depends on your styles and your preference. However, for brand new players that are just beginning their PvP climb, you're gonna be fighting a lot of bot teams. You're also gonna be fighting a lot of low level teams. So you're not gonna need to use food items that increase your strength or increase your crit. None of those things really matter because you're gonna be way stronger than your opponents anyway. So at the very beginning, at least at the very beginning, you want to 100% have an uptime of fried chicken on your breath when you're PvPing, all right? And fried chicken isn't the only one that you can use here. There are a few different options, so depending on what you're looking for. So chicken steak can also do it, as well as glazed chicken. And if you're looking for how to find these things here, so I need some honey. I only have one honey owned here. All I have to do, I'm gonna go to the material shop here just for a second. We'll jump on over to this town. Good old post town Tyler. And we will jump on over into the material shop. Now for me, when it comes to kind of grinding my friendship on these towns here, I always do like one cycle of friendship quests every day. I don't want to do too many of them because they get a little boring, like truth be told, doing all these blue quests. Think about any blue quest and any MMO is kind of the same. They're just repeatables. But I always like to do like one cycle of those every single day. So here you go. Now you can always just like buy food items completely completely already made. But you know what? Don't be lazy, all right? Make the food from scratch, and there you go. So I like to buy a lot of the things that I don't have, just to make sure that I can make pretty much every food item, and then just kind of cycle through. Like right now I'm out of sugar, I'll buy some sugar. Don't follow FG on everything, right? So I feel comfortable with the amount of gold I have, so this is why I'm doing that. And I'm also gonna buy some of these fairy sprouts. So there you go. So that is how it works. So let's go ahead and jump on over into a PvP, a live PvP, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys didn't know, the game will try its best to find you a live PvP opponent. If it cannot find a live PvP opponent, it'll just match you against someone else's team, basically. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll talk to this guy. We'll jump into some PvP here. Let's get it on. Now, I'm still in bronze. I'm still a brand new noob, but this is my philosophy on PvP. I don't want to show you guys all of my success, failures, and misplays while I'm in bronze, because I want you guys to see my transformation. So that way, once I get into the highest ranks, the elite levels of PvP, I also want you guys to see my misplays and mistakes in those high rank PvP matches as well. But I feel like it's important not to wait. Like, you know, a lot of people out there are trying to wait until they get like the perfect PvP team that's completely maxed out before they even start doing PvP. I do not think that's a good idea. I say start doing PvP right now, because you need to learn what your opponents do. There's so many new characters in this game. Not everyone knows what everyone's passive is and their debuffs and their attacks. There's a lot going on. So the sooner you start, the more you understand your opponents. The more you understand your opponents, your better your PvP odds when you get to high level, because the game is only going to get more complicated. The more characters added to the game, the more complicated everything's going to be. You want to start right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make your mistakes now. So this is a team that I'm kind of running with. Right now, I'm just kind of messing around. I'm using Blue Deanne, who's actually pretty good. This is the free one. I'm using Slater because Slater's an absolute beast. I'm using Frieza right now, and I also have Guild Thunder as my subunit. Guild Thunder actually has a PvP. I don't have it activated just yet, but he does have a PvP buff here. So increases all allies' defense-related stats by 30% in PvP. Once again, I'm still low-level PvP. I don't have everything unlocked yet, but like I said, don't wait. Start today, ladies and gentlemen. You can also set your fried chicken or whichever chicken item that you have on auto-eat, so you don't have to worry about it. Click search, and away we go. So Hellbrim over here is going to try his best to find us an opponent. Let's see. May or may not be live. We'll have to see. There's no way to really tell as well. I wish there was a way, like if it was a live PvP opponent, it would have like something above their heads or something. I don't know. So we have Guild Thunder, we got Thick King, and then we also have Elaine. They go first. This person's here. This person's live, ladies and gentlemen. This is our very first live PvP on Channel FG. Let's get it on. I don't know what Elaine does. I don't know what Thick King does. I have literally no clue, but it looks like he does poison. Elaine smacks people in the face. All right. So let's see how we want to do this. Right now, I don't really have any good elemental advantages, but we can just go ahead and I'm going to try my best to kind of focus on Thick King. Do I? Yeah, let's go for that. So we're gonna go ahead and defense down, AoE poison, and then we're gonna use a little bit of Slater action there as well. Slater is like a one-size-fits-all character. Like, he has lifesteal on his number 1, his number 2 can disable everything except attack skills, and his number 3 can disable attack skills. Not to mention he looks cool and he has a fantastic voice actor. How can you go wrong? You can't. Why are you trying to focus on my Frieza over here? That's so rude, dude. Calm down. Take some of that poison damage. Not a lot of damage there, FG. Hey, calm down. all right. Chill. I'm going to go ahead and do... I'm going to disable Elaine. Once again, I don't really know what Elaine does. We're going to do some disables here. So disable everything but your attacks. I'm going to disable your attacks. And then we're just going to do a nice little sweep. Nice sweep damage. No one has any buffs, so it doesn't really do anything additional. We have an ultimate on the way. Let's see if he has any way of stopping me. Once again, this is the things that you have to learn while you're doing PvP right now when the stakes aren't as high. Like right now, I'm like, do any of these characters have a way of stopping me? I don't know. I have no clue. But I am gonna learn. Look at these people in the background, though. So this game is like a graphical extravaganza, ladies and gentlemen. But these little animated PNGs, and I'm not really knocking the game because, oh wait, that person does have, they sucked away some of my my ultimate gauge. All right, cool. All right, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I think you can kill. I think you can kill him, Slater. Come on! Ooh, dang it. We're gonna get spanked here. Unfortunately, poison goes last. It doesn't go first. I wish it went first. We're gonna get double ulted here. I love Live. This is great, man. I'm getting Knights Chronicle flashbacks. Guild Thunder with the damage there, with the shock as well. Not enough to take us out. What's Elaine gonna do? Ooh, the stun on my nice job. I'm learning. But now you cannot stop the Deanne train, ladies and gentlemen. She's coming in. And it's perfect. Oh, come on. You don't. All right. Oh, what is going on here, YouTube? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't focus on it right now, FG. Just concentrate. Just concentrate. I'm actually going to do it this way. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do a sweep first. And then we'll do stackies. All right. That's so cool. All right, we got out of the first round. Who's your subunit? You don't have one? Oh, hey! You and your pay-to-win face. I want a pay-to-win face. So if you actually buy a cosmetic for her head, it takes off the armor. That's something I didn't know. We're not going to see the full animations. Don't worry. Slater is a beast, dude. What a cool character. I want to get the SSR version. Hopefully we'll see. We'll be doing some SSR summons tomorrow because they have a lot of free stuff going on. Our login bonus that tomorrow should be everyone 7 days if we all started a global launch together. I beat the Hero's Way, so that's one there as well. So that's 2 SSR tickets. And then it's also time for me to get my 11 pool guaranteed SSR in the banner as well. So stay tuned for that. As you guys can see, got a lot more tickets here. Let's keep going. We just made ourselves into the next tier, ladies and gentlemen. PvP. What a pro already, FG. This is going to be bad, I'm sure. This is probably not the team I want to roll with, but I'm going to do it anyway. You guys are going to kind of see my teams transform as, once again, I get better. I'm going to switch things out. Like, this is not the PvT team I really want to stick with. I got like Blue King way more powerful that I could be using. I got Green Meliodas that I could be, Blue Meliodas that I could be using that's maxed out because the game forces you to do so. There's a lot of other things I could be doing right now. Right now, I'm just kind of having some fun. All right. Let us get it on. Got some Fang Dude. Got Deanne, and we got Thick King once again. We're going to start this combo off as we always do. Who? I guess we'll disable your attacks. Start it off like that. Disable attack skills for 1 turn. That is some pretty chunky damage there, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Deanne. I think she's going to be a staple on my PvP team. Like, she looks like she's going to be legit, as far as I can tell. Yeah, this is another real person. That's 2 live PvP matches, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, I'm probably starting to get to the point slowly where it's like, should I start using some other PvP food instead of trying to make sure I get the most points? Maybe I should try to guarantee my wins. You know what I mean? It really depends on what you're trying to do. We're gonna go for the little sweep attack here. And I don't know, I just don't know what everyone does. This is the fun part of PvP here. Not knowing anything. Okay, down goes wannabe Deanne. Overpower! Get yourself a Slater, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you gotta do. What is going on here? Alright, well, this is gonna be easy. Alright, Thick King. Once again, still don't know what Thick King's ultimate does. Can I click on... Oh. I gotta do it on my turn. Defense, okay. It gives you some defense down, some damage. Ooh, it's pretty chunky there, buddy. Pretty chunky damage. No pun intended, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm just gonna go ahead and top up here. And then, you know what? I say we just chill. You wanna just chill? I think we just chill. Storm Rondo. Okay, we got some ultimates coming. Let's see what he can do to stop 2 ultimates. He's probably gonna kill my Frieza, which is fine. Totally fine there. Oh, you gotta use 3 attacks. Did you queue up 3? You didn't queue up 3 attacks! You thought you'd be able to do it with 2. You were wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's do some corrosion. We're gonna focus on Thick King with Slater's attack here, as well as stack it up with even more damage. I stack her up with HP, and she's not even like completely decked out yet. But I stack her like HP. So that worked out in our favor for sure. Wonderful Slater, man. MVP. Not in this match. Dan is obviously still carrying us, but that voice actor did a fantastic job with Slater. Oh, chunky. All right, and now we are finished. We'll just go with Deanne here. Disable your attacks as well. Nope, not gonna need it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, live PvP. To kind of recap what we talked about in this video, make sure you have some food items running in PvP. PvE, like I said, you can kind of skip on it. It's not as important, but for PvP, 100%, you definitely want to have some type of food item. Run the fried chicken while you're fighting some matches that you feel like you're very comfortable with winning. Once you get to some higher ranks, maybe you want to start using some other things like crit chance or ultimate move gauge, or maybe you buy some fish and chips, whatever, you do you. And then last but definitely not least, start PvP today. This is going to be your easiest time to learn PvP right now when the roster is small and everyone else doesn't know what they're doing. Right now is the time to learn, right? Trying to learn once you feel like you have the most powerful, most meta team on the planet is not going to be good for you. Like right now is the time. Don't worry about losing. Don't worry about mistakes. Do it now. Once again, my name is FG3000. I do thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Later.